One of the biggest questions in marketing is how do you track your leads and how do you track the value of your marketing? Hi everybody, I'm John Lincoln, CEO of Ignite Visibility, and today I'm going to walk you through all the ways to track the value of your marketing and your leads. And at the end of this video, I'm actually going to go over some of the new things that have come out recently that could be even more helpful for you. I'm also going to go through some attribution tools, so by the end of this video, you should actually have a pretty good idea of some actionable ways to track what you're doing based off of current industry standards. Let's dive into it. Let's start with the easiest. Ask how they heard about you. Pretty straightforward. That's a good thing to do. Ask your sales reps to make sure they always ask. Item number 2, on your lead form and on your checkout process, always ask how they heard about you as well. If they have to select that field, that's going to go straight into your database and be pretty good information. Item number 3, now we're getting a little bit more advanced. Set up an attribution tool. Now, if you've got Google Analytics, that's going to give you some attribution, and there's also multi-touch attribution in Google Analytics as well. But if you want to take it a step further and you want to connect your CRM, or the area where all your leads are, to your actual ads, you can set up something like HubSpot. There's also actually a tool called Attribution. Another option is CallRail, which was built off of call tracking, but also has the ability to track other types of leads outside of calls. There's WhatConverts, which is a really great tracking tool that also collects the leads and tracks where you got them from. And there's other options such as Triple Whale and Hyros. Now, before you select one of these, make sure you understand the right one for your business type. You're still going to need Google Analytics, and you're generally still going to need a database area, but these tools are going to allow you to get a lot more visibility into where your customers are coming from. Now, the biggest thing at the end of the day is to track your revenue back to your actual ads. And a lot of this depends on where your actual revenue is being collected. Many industries have revenue-specific CRMs, customer relationship management platforms, or CDPs, customer data platforms. An example of this might be ServiceTitan, for example. And there are integrations with something like a ServiceTitan where you get the final revenue and you're able to tie that back to individual ads or individual digital marketing channels. There's a ServiceTitan example for pretty much every industry, and they all have different levels of how advanced they are. So before you even start on this journey, it's a really good idea to look at your final sales system and work backwards from there. But at the end of the day, it's going to look something like this. Your final sales system, your CRM or your CDP, an attribution tool, and an analytics tool. In most cases, you need all of those. Now, when you get into more advanced businesses, they're doing media mix modeling, and in some cases looking at custom attribution setups. But if you're just doing something really basic, if you're a smaller business, generally one of these attribution tools, like the ones I've mentioned, will get you as far as you really need to go. You'll be able to see all your leads, where they're coming from, and you'll be able to score them. Many of these attribution tools also have a Zapier connection, which can feed the good leads back into the ad systems as well. And that's really where you want to go at the end of the day. You want to find out what marketing is driving the highest value customers, and then feed that data back into the ad platform so that they can drive more customers like that for you. Now, that sounds great, but really it doesn't stop there. You're always going to have to be coming out with new creative, scaling budgets, testing new networks, refining audiences, and it's not going to be a set it and forget it thing, as much as we would like that. Now, I promised 2 tools that would be interesting to you. The first one is the Google Insights Finder. That's going to allow you to find insights on your audience and certain qualities that you should use in your ad targeting. Another tool is the Google Ads Data Manager. This is a data import and management tool that allows you to bring in data from outside of Google and advertise to it. So for example, if you had a list of customers in MailChimp, or if you had a list of potential customers in MailChimp, you could bring that in through the Google Ads Data Manager, bring that into an audience and advertise to those people. And that's pretty powerful. If you can segment out your customers that way, then you can advertise the right things to them at the right time. I hope this video was interesting to you on attribution. If you have a question or a comment, leave it below. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.